Hello and welcome to Bryant Systems. I'm Scott Bryant. As you know, I hope you've enjoyed my 4 videos that I've done so far. So I hope you got your YouTube channel up. Hope you bought the books to read. Hope you're getting your website up and running. Hope you've looked at the gyms that you want to look at. So now we're going to look at contracts. If you don't have a contract which your clients sign, you're setting yourself up to get sued. You're setting yourself up that the client may get an injury and come back to you. You're setting yourself up for court action. You're setting yourself up for somebody that's not professional enough. So this is why contracts are really, really important. And I've spoken to a few trainers that don't even have contracts, which is absolutely madness. Right, so the reason why I'm talking about contracts today is because it's part of being in business, okay? Anybody that you go to, if they do your website, if you join the gym yourself, if you buy a product, there's always a contract involved, okay? So I have a deep contract that I get every client to sign. If they don't sign it, I don't work with them. It's as simple as that. Because I need to make sure that I'm covered legally, that if they have an accident in the gym, that they're not going to sue me. I've got full insurance, but you need to make sure you get it in writing, okay? The same as the client needs to know exactly what type of service and what you're going to give to your client during the time that they're with you. So in my contract, it says that I will give them the most up-to-date knowledge of what I've learned over the last 15 years to make sure that they get the best session. Okay. Remember that in your contract, you can stipulate what your price is and what your money back is. Okay. By October, trading standards or the law is changing on self-employed people, and you have to offer more if there's a problem. If a client has a problem about what they've paid you and they want their money back. Okay. Remember, in your contract, it needs to state that if something happens and you need to give them their money back, whether you're going to do that or not, or what you're going to give back to that client in service. So what I do, I have a 14-day call-off period, and then if they want their money back, I can't really do that because I run a business. So what I do is I offer them back the service so they can give the service to a friend, a family member, or something like that, you know? So as long as you offer them type of things in your contract, you should be fine. But what I would say is get a lawyer to look at it. Don't just get one of them ones that you can get off online. You need to make sure you get somebody that knows about contractual law to sign. Okay. Remember that anything that you say verbally can be brought up in a court of law as well. So if you say to a client, right, you've got so long in which to use these sessions, if you don't use them, you lose them, that's contractually binding. But if you say to them, right, you've gone through the first month and you missed 15 sessions, I'm going to give you one more month and then the sessions run out. That can break your contract, but that still stands up in a court of law. So what you say verbally, as well as what's in your contract, is really important. So if you don't know how to do a contract or you're not too sure, you can send me an email or get in touch with me and I'll try and help you the best that I can. I won't give you my contract. You need to do your own contract, but I'll give you some insight into that. Okay, or you can book me for mentoring on your personal training, one-to-one business on how to make it grow and how mine works now. Okay. So when it comes to contracts, make sure you have a copy, your client has a copy. Make sure you do it from day one. Make sure you read your contract to the client. Don't just let them read it. You read it so then you know that when it comes to cancellations, a lot of clients can be, I can't make it tomorrow, and they're giving you 1 hour instead of 48 hours notice. They may try to get out your contract. So if you've read it to the client, you can say, look, I've read you the contract. You've had a lot of time off already, so I need to charge you this time. And I say to clients when I first sign them up, look, I'm going to be fair with you, but if you keep, missing sessions and not turning up, then obviously you're going to be charged every time because I run a business and I need to be paid. And unfortunately, in the self-employed business or in the fitness business, clients will make up all silly excuses not to come to the gym because they're not motivated enough to go to the gym. That's why they're having a personal trainer. So you need to make sure that this is covered in your contract. And it's one of my bugbears that if you've got a contract, they've signed it, it's all in writing, you've got a copy of it, they should be sticking to it. They shouldn't be trying it on, because you run a business, and obviously in the business world, one minute you could be very rich and the next minute you could be very, very poor, because if clients cancel and decide to stop, then that can affect your cash flow. So it's really important that you have your contract, you stand by your contract, and you're strict with your contract. Then that way, if anybody decides that they want to mess you around, they know that they can't, because they've signed a bit of paper and it's covering you legally 100%. So make sure you get a lawyer to look at the contract. Make sure that you're clear when you're talking to your clients. Make sure you get them to sign it, both parties, if it's husband and wife. And just make sure you've got that document, so you're always covered legally. Okay. As a trainer or as a Chek practitioner, I don't prescribe people anything. I just tell them that, you know, the best thing that I can do is help you. This is what I've been using. If you want to use it, great. If you don't, then fine, that's fine too. So you don't diagnose and you don't prescribe things to clients, okay? Because as a personal trainer, if you've done a course for 3 weeks to a year, like I did, the year one, you're still not qualified to do that. So remember that in your contract. And if there's certain things that you want clients to buy and get, you can put that in your contract. That's what I've done. So I hope that was an insight to you on contracts. The next video that I'm going to upload, which will be number 6, which I hope that you will watch all the way through to the end, will be on the best ways to market yourself to your client when you're sitting in front of them and you're trying to make a sale. Okay, so it's going to be sales, how to sell yourself much better from a self-employed point of view, whether you're a personal trainer, Chek practitioner, or you're some sort of specialist in the health world. Okay, I'm Scott Bryant of Active Bryant Systems. I hope you've enjoyed this video today. If you could press that little button there, subscribe to the video or to my channel, so then you don't get disappointed when the next video is uploaded and you don't miss it. Okay, thanks very much. I hope this was insightful and that you've done the YouTube video, you've got your website up and running, you've bought the books, you've looked at gyms that you want to work in, and now you're going to get your contract ready for your business. Okay, thanks very much. Bye-bye. I'm Scott Bryant of Active Bryant Systems.